Recent reports have revealed ongoing concerns about forced labor involving Uyghur workers. These findings raise serious questions about transparency and ethical practices in global supply chains, including those connected to major industries and well-known brands. A new report from Global Rights Compliance shows that China's labor transfer programs are connected to the extraction and processing of 4 critical minerals: titanium, lithium, beryllium, and magnesium. These minerals are essential to global electronics, transportation, and energy. But the report shows many of these materials are sourced from Xinjiang using coerced Uyghur labor. 77 companies were identified as operating in these supply chains within Xinjiang. 15 of them have direct sourcing ties to the region in the last 2 years, and 68 others are downstream customers. Even more alarming, 18 parent companies may be using inputs from their own subsidiaries based in Xinjiang, further complicating accountability. The problem goes beyond minerals. A report by Peter Irwin and Henryk Shadziewski reveals that international hotel chains are expanding in Xinjiang while turning a blind eye to forced labor and propaganda. Hilton, Marriott, IHG, Accor, and others are opening new hotels, many under franchise agreements that help them avoid accountability under labor protection laws like the UFLPA. Hilton even opened a hotel on the demolished site of a mosque in Khotan. When asked for comment, none of the companies responded. This raises serious concerns about corporate ethics. These hotel chains profit while staying legally insulated through licensing arrangements with Chinese firms. Meanwhile, a joint investigation by the New York Times and others traced Uyghur forced labor to at least 75 factories across 11 provinces in China, producing goods for brands like Tesla, BMW, KFC, and Samsung. These workers are often sent thousands of miles away from Xinjiang, with pay that exists in name only. Activists say these transfers are about breaking cultural ties, not poverty relief. From luxury cars to fast food to consumer electronics, forced labor may be touching almost every part of our daily lives, and many companies still cannot ensure clean supply chains. Even food isn't immune. A BBC documentary traced tomato products processed with Uyghur labor in Xinjiang all the way to supermarkets in the UK and Germany. Decathlon, Volkswagen, and even the International Olympic Committee have faced backlash for ties to Xinjiang-based suppliers. And let's not forget cotton. Most of the global cotton trade has exposure to Uyghur forced labor. Cotton from Xinjiang continues to flow through complex supply chains into apparel worn worldwide. Despite these findings, legal action has slowed. After a flurry of global concern in 2022, international focus on Uyghur labor issues seems to be fading. The U.S. Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act and 2 UN reports confirmed the presence of forced labor. But the UN Human Rights Council has chosen not to act further. Activists are now turning to national courts and regional bodies, hoping to pursue justice wherever they can find it. But awareness begins with us. By learning more and sharing these stories, we can pressure companies and governments to take a stand against modern slavery. Support this work. Donate today to help us keep telling the truth about forced labor and human rights. Your contribution matters. Visit the donation link in the description below.